actually am a little bit hot. But we're going to the supermarket. Crow's got the ump there. We're going to the supermarket and it's alright walking there, it's really hot. Oh Lord. But when you get in the supermarket, it's absolutely Baltic, and then I can't concentrate because all I want to do is get out of there. So I put this on, but I've got my great big shopper from Vass's event, so I can take it off in a minute and put it in there. One sec. She likes being warm. Maddie's the opposite, she doesn't. She hates being hot. But I actually love it. So I've got to be really hot to be hot. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a little update. We're on the way to the supermarket. Nothing exciting, it's just that this particular one that we're going to has a little tiny section of British produce. And we wanted to see if we could get gravy. When we had our apartment and we lived here before, we used to fly back with all the things that you can't get here, but we didn't do that this time. It's unorganised. So we're off to see if we can get some Bisto gravy and see what other bits we can get. Hey Mads?
Yeah.
Maybe some British chocolate?
Yeah.
Just had to quickly show you the ice cream aisle because it's absolutely mental. It starts down there where Maddie is. But like, look at these ice creams. Look at them, they're absolutely massive. All the ice lollies, sour grape, sour mango. Don't know what that is. They've even got a brand called Chloe's. But look at this one I was looking at, which I think looks super cool. Look at them. Ice cream with peach sorbet. How cute. And then these massive cookies for little ice cream. Banana pudding. Oh, the Chloe's things are there. Dairy and gluten free. Do you find something?
This is organic.
Just had Shake Shack, and my friend Emily, she always makes me eat bad stuff, don't you, Emily? And I asked for something sweet, and look what she just whipped out of her freezer, the Hailey Bieber strawberry glaze, but it's dairy free. So we're gonna try it. We absolutely love the smoothie, don't we, Mad?
Yeah.
We just smashed all this food. I set a burger, I was doing so well until I come around here.
Don't keep blaming me.
Everything in moderation, including moderation. Moderation.
Let's try it and see. Right, she's made me a big bowl of it. I actually don't want to like this because it would just be another... It's just going to be another naughty thing. And actually, when I first met Emily, we used to live in the same building, and she bloody gave me my first Shake Shack. I'd never had it before. It just never interested me. Since I've been back, I've had it numerous times, so it's all her fault. It's all her fault. So anyway, let's try this because I actually really like the smoothie. We've been having them without you. We've had them twice without you, you know. She's been out of town.
Traitor.
It's nice, but you can taste the coconut quite a lot in it, more than you can in the smoothie. Do they use coconut in the smoothie?
I think so. Coconut cream, but there's a coconut milk.
Where are we going, guys?
We're going to Verve.
What are we doing in Verve? This smells nice.
We're going to get the best.
Is that
vanilla
the...
latte.
Oh yeah, that's the vegan Mexican, isn't it? We used to get spanked in.
That's how you remember how much money that
Absolutely spanked in there. Cute venue. Yeah. Where do you want to go? Cheers, Charles. Matt, say hi. Luca Beverly Hills is a beautiful Greek restaurant in Beverly Hills. It's on Cannon Drive. The food was And I don't say that lightly because I don't really like the food here in LA, but everything tasted amazing. I have actually got friends, but no one wants to be on my vlog, which is very rude. So if you're wondering, no, I'm not on my own at dinner. There are other people here.
She's got imaginary friends.
It's a stunning day in Los Angeles. Very peaceful, minus the sirens. So pretty. Just waiting for our car because we're going to go to Westfields in Century City. I need to get some fake tan. I actually really need some clothes. I just didn't pack well for this trip at all. So we're waiting for the car. It's just that perfect Cali weather today. I need a tan right now. Cheers, man. So everything's all right in the world. We've all got our caffeine and matcha. And now we're going to go and hit some shops. This is Westfields in Century City. Just look at the views. The skyscrapers, the blue sky, it's open air. It's just like what we've got at home, but I would say better. This is Nordstrom. It's a designer store that has all different brands in it. But my favourite part of this is the beauty section. Just notice how quiet it is in here. In London, there'll be like 100 people trying to look at the same thing, but here it's super peaceful. I found my tan. I picked up this contour pen, which I'm still to try. Got a new mitt, and then I got the Dulce Glow tanning mousse. I really like that. I had to film the toilets because I'm like, come on Lakeside, you need to catch up. Look at the toilets. This is a public toilet in the shopping mall. Don't you think the detail in here is so nice? I did show you what I was wearing, not that I was dressed up, but my little casual shopping look that I've got on here. Oh, they've got them, or have they?
So many to choose.
I don't know if they're actually Labubus though.
You go in the store.
They've got all different kinds.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Little Hot Mart vending machine.
Why don't you just go in the store?
You can go in there, but this is where they have them. Look, see the big ones in there, man. I think you got to go in round here, sweetie. Oh, look, there they all are. Cute. When I was younger, I would have liked all this because I loved collecting things. The yellow one, Mad. I like her, look. Just to note, no, the Labubus wasn't for me and I haven't fallen for this trend, but they are kind of cute. And had these Care Bears been in stock, I definitely would have picked some up. Just getting ready. We're going to a Jouer event in Beverly Hills today. I've literally got 30 minutes to look like I made an effort. I actually just woken up from a nap. I've been getting really bad headaches in LA. It happened to me when I first ever moved here. I had them for like months. It's so annoying. I think it's something to do with the air quality here. The fact that it's a desert and there is some reason for it. But anyway, I've just gone in with my concealer, which is taking a minute to blend out because I put it on and then I went to wash my sponge. I've done the typical forgetting to wash my sponge. So it started to set a little bit. But I did something different tonight. I used the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream and I put some on my cheekbones because I thought I really want like a glowy skin, because the event that I'm going to, it says on the invite, let me just read it to you. It says Jouer presents Celestial Summer Soiree. I hope I'm not butchering all the words. And the attire is glowy and luminous. So I'm trying to do glowy and luminous. So I'd already gone in with my go-to concealer, which is in a real mess and it's messing up my whole makeup bag, so that's annoying. And then tonight I am going to put a little bit of foundation on, which is not something I've been doing lately. This is the CC Matte It Cosmetics. You can't really go wrong with this. It's such a good foundation and it always looks nice, always. So, but I've put the glow underneath because this is the natural matte, because I do want to create that glowy skin. You can still see it really peeking through there. I'm going to add some of this. This day, not that I need it because I'm going to an evening thing, but it's also a really good foundation if you're going away, or like if it's hot at home at the moment, because it has SPF in it already, so you can forget that step, or if you do forget it, you're protected. It's got 40 factor in it. I've used this brand for years. I actually love it. I normally get the one that's not matte though, and this is actually an It Cosmetics brush. If you're going to get any brush, treat yourself to any brush ever, you should get this. I've used these for absolute years. I've got multiple of the same brush. It's got this on the end. So good for contouring. They just blend like a dream. They're just such a nice brush, and they last for such a long time. So that's the base on. Still got a nice glow even though it's a matte, because I've added that shine underneath. Makeup by Mario, soft sculpt bronzing and shaping serum. Just do one little pump. Sometimes I do go in a little bit more with it if I want to get really bronzy, but it's really light, really glowy, very, very easy to blend out. I'd say it's actually foolproof, this product, because it's sheer and it does a good job at warming up but keeping things natural. I just take that in all my little areas where I contour or bronze, and then go back in with my sponge to just do the eyes. The sty in my eye still hasn't gone. I could really do about this. It's been a real pain. So that's the base. It's looking nice and glowy. I hate how I look when I get lipstick on my top lip. It looks so weird. I need to sort that out. Better. Anyway, I can see in the camera that I look ridiculously white, and it's so annoying because I don't think I look that white in person. For blush, Danessa Myrex. This is Dancing Queen, and Forever Glow Maximizer by Jouer. Both really good colours for that pinched, even like sunburn kind of glow on the cheeks. I love this colour. It can be a bit intimidating for people that don't wear a lot of makeup, but once you blend it in, you just literally tap a tiny little bit. It's a really creamy blush. I really like the colour. It's really nice, like just been to the beach kind of colour. I don't know what's happening with my camera, but I feel like it's just really not picking up the colour, and that's not the colour I am in real life. It's really weird. I feel like you can't see it. Hopefully you can. So that's the blush. And then I'm also going to go in with the Maximizer. This is just going to add glow because we've already got the pigment and the colour. This will just come in and really give that glowy look. And then just keep jumping back to the sponge. This is obviously a really quick makeup because I'm in a rush. I think that base looks fine. I'm going to set it down now. I'm going to get my Chanel powder out. It's so finely milled that the glow will still come back. Even if I literally cake myself in this powder, the glow will eventually peek back through. So I'm going to set the areas that I like to set more. So this is like under my cheek, my jaw. No, don't need any glow here. It's like another layer of coverage really, because it's so fine that it just mats things down and it will allow the glow to peek back through. Once it's settled, then oils will come back through, and I really like that because we want to look like skin. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a mask. I'm just going to go under my eyes and really set that down. Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I would like a new bronzer, but I just haven't found one that I really like, so I've just been using the one that I've got. But this one, it's not that it's not good, I'm just a bit over this one for some reason. I don't know why. I don't feel excited to wear it. It's like a reddy brown, this one. Going with a little bit of highlighter, Anastasia Beverly Hills on the top of the cheekbone. I Maybe I'll do a bit of a stronger brow tonight as well. How pretty are these streets? They're like something out of a movie. You can see I'm really excited here. This is my outfit. I got both of these items from a sample sale over here, so I was really happy with my outfit. It came out really nice. It's perfect weather, really nice evening, and we were ready to go to Jouer. This come out upside down, but I am. Bobby, you like being on my vlog? Here. We did some cute snaps, and I was.
I've been.
Your new advert for SPF.
Chloe.
Factor 50.
I hate being on
I'm a man.
And this is the venue. It's actually the owner's house. How insane. She was launching the Jouer Luminizing Glow Serum that's got 7% niacinamide. It's a really nice product. I have been using it. I don't like to share things until I've actually tried them, and I've been trying it and it's really nice. I like the outfit.
There, trying to decide what
This is so pretty, isn't it? This is the kind of pull we need.
Is this a video? Oh my
No, 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 no.
God, Chloe. You nearly went in there. You're here. Oh my God. Oh my God, it is. You nearly went in the water. I thought he was joking. That's so. Yeah. I bet your shoes fucked at the back. Oh no, Chloe, that would have been absolutely. I hadn't even done a picture. I didn't even do a proper thing. Get together. Yeah.
They had a little makeup bar where you collected a new lip liner and lip gloss. It was really cute. And then they had the real bar. I wasn't drinking, but I tried this orange soda stuff. I think it's what they put in a cocktail. It was actually really nice. I think it's the Aperol spritz stuff, but without the spritz. Anyway, I swiftly removed that decoration and it tasted really good.
This one,
Really nice. Everyone's so friendly. They put candles in the pools, and me and Georgia were doing the obvious thing and taking videos and photos of it because we thought it was so cute. I love this pool so much, and the house. It was absolutely beautiful. You know I love looking around houses, and if you stay to the end, you'll see some more apartments that I viewed.
I love your outfit.
Thank you so much. George, come on, let's get in the mirror. I'm just getting in there. Hi. Hi. Come here, George.
Go into the bush. Oh man, I'll go through the yard.
Everything was just so perfect at this event. We had some cheese and crackers and some fruit and vegetables, but the main event was the cakes. Obviously, I definitely had one of them cupcakes, and it also had one of the little berry tarts at the top. But these little cakes were so cute and yummy. We had lots of them. I just wanted to show you how pretty the display was. And then back to the party. By now it started to fill out. The music was playing and it was getting really dusky. They also had a tarot reader there in the red. We did want to get our tarots done, but there was about an hour's wait, so we didn't end up getting it done. Here's some more views of their beautiful garden and the event as it was filling out. Little selfie moment. And now it was night time, so here's some more views of the evening. I was just getting ready to leave at this point. My feet were hurting me and it was starting to get a little bit cold, so it was bedtime for me. Just waiting for my friend Emily to come and collect us. We're going to go to the Melrose Place Farmers Market. When I lived here before, I say when I lived here before because I basically went home for a little while, but it was my routine to go there every Sunday with Maddie and Emily, and we would get pastries. I would get my flowers for the week. I haven't been doing that yet because I'm not in my permanent home, although I might pick some up today because flowers just make me really happy. The sun's not out yet. We're having this weird thing what we used to have before where it's gloomy until about midday and then the sun creeps out. It's always like a guessing game because the weather says it is going to come out, but whether it does or not is another thing. So at the moment, pretty gloomy. So I'm like debating because this market, every time I go there, it's really hot and sunny. You can't see, you're like walking around like that. And then my head burns, so I always end up putting a hat on. So I always take my hat, or take my coat, I can't tell, it's really annoying. Just this weather over here is a bit nutty. Anyway, this is my little outfit. I've gone proper hillbilly vibes today. Got my cherry shirt on, cherry trucker hat, like this. Very LA. This is Melrose. It was a little bit cloudy today, but the sun did come out eventually. Yeah, little video of us walking. This is our little Sunday routine. Look at the hills in the background. I know it's not very clear, but when you're walking down these streets, it's breathtaking. This is Melrose Place Sunday Farmers Market, where you can get anything from candles to organic fruit and vegetables, smoothies, hummus and dips. There's literally everything. Lots of cute, yummy stalls. You've got the Dubai strawberries there, and of course pastries, which we always treat ourselves to. I normally do get flowers, but I'm not in my own apartment at the moment, so I didn't pick any up, but my friend Emily did. This is something we used to do together every Sunday. Things had brightened up at this point, and I just had to capture this view. This literally never gets boring for me. Every time I see it, I'm just like, wow, I live in LA. It is so beautiful and like something out of a movie set. I love it so much. Now, for those of you that wanted to view some of the apartments, here you go. This apartment is in Hancock Park, which is very close to Hollywood, and Larchmont, which is an area I love. Doing real estate then?
This apartment had loads of character and loads of charm. It did need updating, but overall it felt really, really cosy. And I felt like it was solid, you know, and you go into an apartment and it's silent and it feels really solid and well built.
Really
had a little bathroom through here and 2 bedrooms. This would be Madison's bedroom. It's really nice, cozy. And then next up is the guest bathroom. Of course, I would have updated all of this. And then onto the master bedroom. Look at this room. I just thought that I could totally see myself living here and having this as my bedroom. Tons of closet space, but I love this little Juliet balcony and the views. I thought that would be so lovely to have tea in the morning. Also had this little ensuite bathroom. They told me they just fitted that shower. Then it had a huge walk-in closet where they'd put the laundry, which is a plus in LA because they don't all have laundry. This building had a rooftop pool with views of Hollywood, West Hollywood, all the way to downtown LA. This was such a nice touch to the building. And this was about 900k. This one was just over 900k, and this one was very close to Larchmont, which was an area that I was trying to live near. It had laundry tick, but I wasn't sure about this kitchen. I liked the skylight, but I felt like it was an overwhelming size for the size of the living room. Here's one of the bathrooms. This is the second bedroom, which would have been Maddie's, which was kind of on the small side. And then this was the master bedroom. It also had this huge walk-in closet, which I'm pretty sure in England I've had bedrooms this size, like box rooms. They're so big over here, which is one thing I do love about America. They don't mess around when it comes to a closet. Just showing you a little bit more of the size of this room. It had super high ceilings, which was a tick. And then it had the ensuite bathroom, which did need updating, but was livable. There's me. And this property was up at about, I think it was up at about just over 900 grand. Next up is this property. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks very dated and like something out of the 70s, which it is. But the views at the end, you just need to wait and see. This apartment, I think it was on the 5th floor. It was a 2-bedroom. It needed a lot of updating, but it had a lot of potential and space. This is the master bedroom. One thing I liked about it, what you can't really see in these videos, is all of the windows had like all greenery outside. It looked like you was in an oasis. It was so pretty, so calming. And I could see that I could decorate this really, really nice. As it stands, it was very dated and a bit dreary. This is the living space, which was also very big and open. Nice separate dining area that they're using as an office right now. Imagine that lighting. And then look at this kitchen. I thought it was so cute. I don't think it's been updated in about 20 years. It even had a really vintage looking oven, but I found it so cute. And now onto the views. Look at them views. Palm trees, downtown LA. I just thought this was so nice. This one was up at about 800 grand. This apartment was very close to Larchmont. Again, another apartment near where I wanted to live. I'm calling it an apartment, but it was actually a townhouse. This was the bottom floor. This was the ground floor. It had 2 bedrooms downstairs and a bathroom, and then this would be the guest bathroom. Again, obviously it needs updating. I wasn't worried about that because I'm looking to transform something that's mine. I loved the high ceilings and the arched windows, and it had a separate dining space and a nice balcony. It actually looked out to a really pretty park. I didn't go out there because I couldn't get them doors open. And this kitchen had a really nice view as well, but I didn't film it. At the time I was filming these just for my reference, so they're a little bit jumpy. Huge laundry room, and then on this top floor it had another bedroom, which I would have used as an office, to be honest. It would have been too light to sleep in here, but I liked how it looked over. Plenty of space for a nice little sofa and a desk, and then it had this really nice little balcony here. Last but not least, I actually really liked this apartment, and I did try to put an offer in, but there was an issue with the building. It was a 3-bedroom, a 4th floor. It was up at 799. It needed a hell of a lot of work, but look at the space in this apartment. Again, this is a master suite, and this is in the same building as the one that had the good view before. But I was thinking I could make such an amazing walk-in dressing area / bathroom and have a lot of space. So that's the master bedroom. You'd seen the other bedroom, and then they had another room as a library, which I would have probably done as a bedroom. Come through here.
It's got a lot of
Look at the kitchen,
space.
how vintage it is. It would have been really sad to pull this down because it's been there for so long. Again, it's got the old oven there, but really good space, great dining room
Well, I like
space. The view wasn't as epic in this one, but this was a 3-bed, and it was actually cheaper than 2-bed because it was way more less updated.
Oh, yeah, that's
There's
nice.
a little peekaboo view of downtown LA, great reception, guest bathroom, and then this was the
Absolutely
final
massive.
room that's like kind of
Anything like
I don't know
this,
if that's like
but
a bar area.
you've got to have a bit of
And then,
imagination, Mad. It's
the
not going
library, but I didn't want to film too much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.